Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome to today's seminar. I'm Tina Yang. I'm the Associate Librarian for Learning and Research Services at the University of Hong Kong. Before we start, here are some housekeeping rules. We have muted your microphone. Please also disable your video camera. There will be a Q&A session at the end of the seminar. If you have any questions, you can type your questions in the Q&A box. And the webinar will be recorded, and the recording will be shared with the registrants after the webinar. So today's webinar is the last session in our seminar series. Publish and share your research, suggestions from editors and librarians. This seminar series is co-organized by Hong Kong U Center for Information Technology in Education and the University Libraries. Today, we are going to focus on maximizing research visibility and impact. We will provide you with some practical strategies to expand your reach and influence. Today's speaker is Ms. Stella CHOW. Stella is a research services librarian at Hong Kong U. She is responsible for maintaining the university's research information management system and also the institutional repository, Scholars Hub. Stella plays an important role in providing bibliometrics and research impact services to the researchers. Without further ado, let me pass the time to Stella.
Okay. Thank you, Tina. Okay, let me share my screen first. Thank you, Tina. And good afternoon, everyone. I'm Stella, and it's my pleasure to welcome you to today's session on maximizing research usability and impacts. Our goal is to unveil practical strategies that will elevate your research beyond the academic community, reaching audience for far and wide. Whether you are an early career scholar or an experienced researcher, these insights will provide valuable tools to amplify your audience and influence. Okay, now we will navigate through the essential of research usability, understanding the research usability and impacts, introduce strategic tools for expansion, and then highlight the key takeaway and concluding with an interactive Q&A session. Before we begin, let's have a quick assess your research usability using Mentimeter. Let's go to Mentimeter. You can access Mentimeter do neither the following ways. One is to scan the QR code displayed here, or visit the Mentimeter website, menti.com. And then now I will go to the website first. Just wait for a moment. Okay. Okay. Now, you can also after you here is mentimeter.com. You can enter the code 43189209. Okay. Now let's wait for your participation. You can scan the QR code or enter the code. Okay, now let's begin. Okay, do you have an OK ID? Okay, thank you. Major of them do not have an OK ID. Oh, it seems that most of you do not have an OK ID. Okay, now let's move to another question. Are you aware of this researcher profile, such as Google Scholar ID, researcher ID from Web of Science, Scoop Author ID? Okay, some of them know the Scholar, Google Scholar, Scoopers, researcher ID. Okay, that's good. It seems that major of you know the Google Scholar, Scoopers, and researcher ID, but some do not hear of this, right? Okay, now let's move to another question. Do you update your, if you have an author ID or Scoopers or author profile, do you update your author profile? Oh, major of you do not update your author profile. And then one participant updates his or her author profile. Okay. Okay, now thank you for your feedback. And then now let's move to another question. Have you connected your Scoopers author profile or researcher ID to ORCID? No. Okay, major of you do not do the interconnecting. Okay. Most of you seems not doing the connection. One say yes. Okay, that's good. Okay, two say they have doing the connection. Okay, that's good. Okay, now let's proceed to another question. Which social media account or channel do you possess? LinkedIn, Twitter, or your personal website, such as a department website or Google Scholar or other associate websites? Have you write a board? Have a board account? Do you have a YouTube account? Oh, most of them seems to have IG, LinkedIn, and Twitter. Okay, that's good. Okay, now our last question. What kind of research output do you share? The preprint, art, a book, poster, presentation, or conference extract, data, code, or software? Two of you have shared the preprint. Some of you have shared article, books. Okay, that's good. Most of you, it seems that major of you share the poster or conference extract. Okay, thank you for your feedback. Okay, now let's move back to our presentation here. Okay, now after completing the quick assessment of your research visibility, I recommend conducting a comprehensive check using the research visibility tools designed by the Utrecht University Libraries. This is a evaluations. This evaluation will provide you with an analysis and score across various areas, including the planning, research profile, academic social network, personal channels, and open access. Let's delve into the significance of research visibility and impact. In the realms of research and innovation, visibility is not just important, it is a catalytic from transforming efforts into opportunity. A tweet from Boyd captures the truth. Zero visibility, multiple 100 equal to zero. This simple equation speaks volumes. Imagine your research is a beacon of knowledge without visibility. The beacons remain hidden in the darkness, unseen from the world. No matter how many times you multiple zero visibility, the outcome remains the same, zero opportunity. However, when we shed light on our work, when we make it visible, we unlock the door to collaboration, funding, and real-world application. Visibility enable your research to be cited, built upon, and integrated into large conversation and shape our society. When we navigate through the vast expanse of the social scholarly world, it is truly astonishing to consider that Scopus updates its database with approximately 11,000 new articles every day. This volume is a testament to the relentless pace of research and discovery. In this flow of data, your research must stand out, not just floating aimlessly. Being another drop in the ocean is not enough. Your work should shine like a lighthouse, guiding peers and the public to be valuable insights. Today, we will provide you with an strategies to ensure that your research does not really contribute to the numbers, but stand out, leaving the lasting impression that is both recognized and visible. In the ever-evolving landscape of academia, we are witness a significant shift. The traditional mantras of publishing or perish has transformed into a more dynamic paradigms, visible and vanish. The new perspective underscore the critical needs for research not only to be published, but also to be visible and impactful. Enhancing visibility is a great way to a wealth of opportunity. It paves the way to recognitions of your field, career growth, access to funding, the chance for collaboration with peers, and the effective dissemination of knowledge to a broad audience. Okay, now let's move our attention to another critical aspect, gaining and deep understanding of research visibility and impact. Research visibility pertains to the accessibility and noticeability of a research work within the scientific community and beyond. It comprises of relevance and usefulness of the research, as well as strategies employed to promote and disseminate findings and enhance the academic influence, including views and citations. The objective is often to elevate the research profile from various purposes, such as attracting collaboration opportunity, showcase the societal impact of studies. University College Dublin categorized the research impacts into two distinct types, academic impacts and societal and economic impacts. Academic impacts, this is a clear contribution that outstanding research offer a scholarly progress both across various fields and within specified disciplines. It encompasses notable achievement in comprehensions, methodology, theoretical frameworks, and practical application. And societal and economic impacts represent the tangible benefit that exceptional research provides to society and economy. It is the kind of impacts that yield positive outcome for people, organization, and the country as a whole. The impacts of research can be quantitative assessed using several types of research metrics, such as the article impacts, author impacts, journal impacts, also the L matrix. The L matrix provide an alternative view of impacts beyond traditional citation. They consider online attention, social media engagement, and other non-traditional forms of recognition of research output. Research impacts can be measured through quantitative measures, which include tangible outcome of a researcher's work, such as influence the policy development, shaping legislation, and changing behavior. Additional research impacts can be quantitatively assessed by its influence on social and cultural aspects through the recognition of esteemed measures such as the Australian Research Council Research Impacts Principle and Framework. William Booth Cameron's insightful remark, "Not everything that can be counted counts, and not everything that counts can be counted." This wisdom is particularly relevant when considering the responsible use of research metrics. To ensure a balance of comprehensive evaluation of your research impact, considering the following practices, employ both quantitative and qualitative methods, assess research impacts holistically, exercise caution with matrix, use normalized matrix, and stay informed with evolution trends, involving trends. Then, for a deep understanding, refers to the Leiden manifestos for research matrix, which offer 10 principles for measure the research performance. Okay, now let's move into another essential topic, tools and resources for maximizing research usability and impact. We'll delve into strategies for maximization research usability and impact throughout the various stages of the research publication process. Firstly, at the stage of preparing the research outputs, it's crucial to develop effective publishing strategies. This involves carefully select the appropriate journal for your work or utilizing search engine optimization techniques to increase the discoverability. And then moving on the publication stage, it is important to manage your publication wisely. Consider option for open publishing option to ensure wider accessibility and reach for your research. And then in the post-publication stage, focus on managing and maintain the author profile. Additionally, broaden the reach of your research by actively promoting it through various channels. Expand and monitoring your research impact through citation and engagement matrix. By adopting a proactive approach at each stage of research publication process, you can significantly enhance the usability of your research and extend its influence. Okay, now, when preparing your research output, development publishing strategies that's including selecting the appropriate journal, employing academic search engine optimization, sharing your blueprint, and manage your research data. Prior to selecting a journal for publication, taking into account of the following criteria, such as scope of the journal, target audience, peer review process, acceptance date, editor and editorial board credential, journal impact factors, and ranking. You may refer to the bibliometrics and research impact database provided by your institution. To identify the high impact journal, utilize database such as the JCR, Journal Citation Report, Scopus, or URich Web. Academic search engine optimization is a strategy aimed to enhance the discoverability and search engine, the search ranking of your paper across various search engines, including Google, Google Scholar, PubMed, and IEEE Explorer. By optimizing research results, you can increase readership and reach a widened audience. Search engine analyzing keywords, metadata, and other content in your research paper using specified algorithm to generate search results. When crafting your publication title, considering the following tips. Keep your title concise, including the most relevant keywords or phrase in the main title rather than the subtitle, and then place the most important terms at the beginning of the title. Avoid specified characters. Avoid abbreviations unless they are well known. Avoid overstate your results. When crafting keywords, considering the following tips, utilizing thesaurus such as discipline-specified thesauri like medical subject headings or embed subject headings, as well as Google's keywords tools like Google Trend to find appropriate keywords, considering using alternative broaden or narrow terms. If a narrow term is used in the title, including a broaden term as the keyword. For additional information that is not obviously from the title, using specified, meaningful, and unmistakable terms, refer to the single form for the keywords, including 3 or 7 keywords per articles. When crafting the abstract, keep these tips in mind to achieve optimized impacts. Beginning the abstract by incorporating key terms that are permanently featured in articles, use an informative writing style that seamlessly integrates studies, design, outcome, and important terms. Strive for clarity, accuracy, and conciseness in your narrative. Avoid using abbreviations unless they are widely recognized or understood. Utilize synonyms to increase the chance of your work being discovered through various search queries. Strategically intersperse the keywords throughout the abstract to enhance its searchability. By following this guideline, you can create the abstract that captures attention, effectively communicate with your research, and improve the discoverability. And then a preprint, also known as the author's original manuscript, represents the version of an article that precedes the formal peer review. Let's explore the benefit and consideration associated with preprint. The benefit of preprint including fast exposure, assigned DOI for credibility, early feedbacks to refine the work, and available for immediate academic use. When considering the use of preprint, it's important to recognize that they may not be appropriate for all types of research, particularly those involving sensitive medical or public health information. Obtain consent from the co-author is crucial, and adherence to the preprint policy of the intended journal. Preprint play a crucial role in accelerating the scientific communication and fostering collaboration, so use them wisely. Study has demonstrated a positive correlation between the sharing of research data and increasing in citation rates. it is advisable to deposit your research data in the recognized institutional data repository. At Hong Kong U Libraries, we offer Hong Kong U Data Hub, an institutional data repository assigned for researcher and researcher postgrad students to publish their research data. Hong Kong U Data Hub is a cloud-based performing to facilitate global access, enable users to share, store, reference, and explore a wider array of research material. By uploading the material to database, they become indexed in Google Scholar or Google Dataset Search, therefore enhance the visibility of your data. Furthermore, data repository assign the DOI to each deposit item and provide a matrix score to check the impacts of your record. Okay, when you are reaching the stage of publishing your research output, it is advisable to strategically manage your publication to increase the visibility. Open access is a way. Open access refers to the practice of making research publication really accessible and enable people to read and utilize the research. In addition to providing free access to research articles, open access extends to the reusability of research. This includes making the research data of both openly available to the public. Open access is a component of a open movement that promotes the free exchange of knowledge and resources. It aims to expand access of information, foster creation, and encourage collaboration. The type of open access publication can be categorized as green OA, gold OA, and diamond OA. Researchers indicate that OA offers several advantages, including not limited to it may have a chance shorten the review and publication process, boost the citation numbers, and enhancing diversity amongst the citation. Authors seek the publication in OA journal may involve an APC article processing charge. However, some institutions have negotiated agreement with the publisher to offer APC waivers or discount for their author. It is recommended to consult your library for detail. And in Hong Kong U, the list of publication with such agreement and a discount can be found on our online guide. Okay. Now, author affiliation. If you fail to accurately indicate your affiliation, may prevent indexing database from correctly attributing your work, which could adversely affect citation, linking, and counting. Here's a list of best practice, always including the full names of your university. When providing your address, ensure the university's name is included. If you have multiple affiliations, clearly label each one separately, placing your primary affiliation at the forefront. Persistent identifier, that is the PIDs, are unique and enduring digital reference assigned to the object, contributors, and organization. They typically consist of numeric string and serve the purpose of distinguishing and locating different entity. For example, books have ISBN number, and journal articles have the DOIs. The benefits of utilizing PIDs including enhancing discovery and enabling the reuse of the digital object, and ensure proper credit is attributed to the creator and contributor, enhancing trust in digital contents by providing verifiable source, promoting interoperability among various systems and platforms, facilitate impact assessment and evaluation of the digital content, reach and influence. Upon publication of research output, it is essential to actively manage and maintain your author profile to amplify the visibility of your search. This proactive approach ensures that your contributions are accurately represented and easily discoverable within the academic community. Visual profiles are valuable tools that enhance your visibility, highlight your research output, differentiate you from peers, and streamline your academic presence. However, maintaining the currency and accuracy of your profile is crucial to ensure its effectiveness. OKID is a persistent and unique identifier that accomplishing an individual throughout your academic and professional journey. To create an OKI journal, one must complete the registration process. This identifier is a 6-digital number which serves to unique identifying researcher. An OKI ID includes personal information such as name, email, as well as affiliation with the organization, and is comprehensively catalog research output like publication, grant, patent, and other scholarly work. Therefore, linking an individual's contribution to their identity across various disciplines and nations. OKI is not only help to distinguish your identity, but also aim to save time connecting with your research activities and enhancing visibility of your research. For guidelines of creating and maintaining an OKI, please consult the available online resources. Within the OKI, the search and link wizard facilitates the effortless populating of your record. These tools streamline the additional of works, funding, and peer review, offer a time efficiency alternative to manual entries. They integrated with numerous partners such as Coursera, Map Data Search, data sites, Scopus of ID, Research ID, among others, to enhance a comprehensiveness of your academic profile. OKI provide an significant benefit by integrating with the information system of widely used publisher, repository, and dataset. By connecting your OKI record with your profile on the platform, you enable seamless data exchange and reduce the need for entering the same information multiple times. You have the option to link your OKI profile with your Scopus author profile, as well as Coursera data site and the Web of Science researcher IDs. To maintain the relevance and accuracy of your information, it is advisable to update your ORCID profile regularly and conduct periodic reviews to verify the precision of your records. Google Scholar is another author profile. Creating an ORCID ID, create a Google Scholar account require registration, and Google Scholar account can be used to establish a Google Scholar profile, which index a diverse array of scholar outputs, such as book, journal articles, conference paper, thesis, dissertation, and preprint. Google Scholar offers citation checking to monitoring who cites your work and provide a suite of citation matrix that update automatically as a new citation are identified. You can configure your profile for to optimize updates to your article list and generate figures to visualize your citation history over time. A public scholar, Google Scholar profile significantly boosts your researchers' visibility by engaging their publication words in a single page, therefore making their scholarly contribution more discoverable and accessible. To establish a Google Scholar account, you should adhere to the step-by-step process outlined in the online guide. It is recommended to include your institutional repository, your institutional affiliation, and the area of interest. You also have the option to select your preferred setting for alert or profile visibility. Making your profile publicly ensure that it is discoverable through the Google Scholar search. While Google Scholar and ORCID do not offer direct integration, you can facilitate the transfer of your bibliographic data by importing a text file into ORCID. You can enhance your Google Scholar experience by installing the citation journal ranking or Reddit journal quality checking extension. This tool displays the SJR ranking or the H index for academic journal alongside your search results, assisting you in assessing the quality of the journal. For comprehensive information, please consult the following links. And similar to ORCID, it is essential to keep your profile up to date and perform regular checks to ensure the accuracy and relevance of your record. Okay, now let's discuss the Scopus author profile. When your work is indexed in Scopus, an ORCID profile is automatically generated for you, eliminating the need for registration or re-entering your personal details. Your author ID and profile can be located through an author search on Scopus. While the system automatically collated and aligned your publication words with your profile, verification the accuracy of the information is crucial. To preserve the accuracy of your publication record on Scopus, an associate platform, it is imperatively conduct regularly review. To effectively manage and maintain your Scopus profile, initiating by searching for your profile on Scopus, Detailed instruction for this process can be found on the guideline, and author feedback research is a tool at your disposal of the update your profile, allows you to refine your name format, refresh your organizational association, and append any missing publication. The potential author matches features aim in identifying and merging multiple author profiles. These merging procedures can be executed by the author themselves or their assistant. For seamless integration of your research activities, it is advisable to connect your Scopus account with ORCID using the Connect to ORCID option available on Scopus or the search and link function in ORCID. Web of Science automatically generate a research ID for researcher, aggregating their publication to prevent author this misidentification within the Web of Science database. It is also author matrix such as the number of citing article, H-index, and citation count. To effectively manage and maintain your research ID, the following steps are necessary. First, sign up and claim your Web of Science account. Locate your Web of Science author account or record, and then correct any inaccuracies in your Web of Science author records. Integrated your profile with ORCID. Keying the research ID is crucial to ensure the accuracy of your publication. It is important to conduct regular review for precision of your record. After registering and claiming your research profile, a verifying green tick will appear beside your name, signifying the authenticity of your profile. To upload the accuracy of your author record, you should log into your account, merge any duplicate profile, and update the publication list by submitting correction as needed. It is also advisable to link your Web of Science profile with your ORCID account to enable auto synchronization between the two. This ensures that your Web of Science and ORCID profile remain consistently up to date and updated. Regarding the author profile platform, here are some key points. ORCID and Google Scholar require users to register in order to set up an account. And Scopus and Web of Science researcher ID generated accounts automatically for the author. However, for Web of Science, author must register and claim their profile to verify it. For all four platforms, it is recommended to periodically review your profile and verify the publication record to ensure the accuracy and integrity of your author profile and associated work. Managing multiple researcher profiles effectively is crucial. The PolyU Library recommends the following best practice for managing the research profile. First, clean up the Scopus author profile, registers, and ORCID, and then add the publication from Scopus to ORCID, and then register the researcher ID, and then add the publication from author to researcher ID. Checking duplicate in author and manually add the words that are not indexed in Scopus and Web of Science. Following this step will help streamline the management of your author profile and save time in the long run. Effectively manage of your profile in institutional and data repository, along with the department webpage, play a virtual role in expanding the reach and impacts of academic reach. Here is an example of Professor Yuen Kwok Yung, whose research profile are maintained in the Hong Kong U Scholar Hub, the institutional repository of Hong Kong U, as well as within his department website. The curation enhance the dissemination and impacts of his scholarly work, ensure a widened visibility and recognition. Once your publication are released, it is essential to expand and track your impacts. To boost the visibility and impacts of your research, consider engaging this scholarly network platforms such as Academia, LinkedIn, Medley, and ResearchGate. Actively participation on this platform, along with their distinctive functionality, can greatly enhance your research visibility. Additionally, delve into discipline specified online community for further networking and exposure. To amplify the reach of your research, considering utilizing online platforms like Figshare, Vimeo, SlideShare, and WordPress. This platform can significantly boost your research visibility, foster engagement with a wider audience, and potentially elevated the influence of your work, both within the academic sphere and public domain. It's important to sustain a regular online presence and actively engage with the audience to fully leverage the advantage of this platform offer. More, you can also use the repository for research output or data to enhance the visibility and accessibility. Networking with the researcher throughout the conference and workshop also can enhance the visibility. You can also boost the research visibility by engaging with the media, collaborating with the policy officer, or the connect with the industry. Participate in science communication by writing boards, contributing to new sites, and giving public talks. Also, are ways to increase your visibility. When checking your research impact using major bibliometrics database or tools such as the Web of Science, Insights, Journal Citation Report, Essential Science Indicator, the ESI from Clarivate, Scopus, SciVault, SJR from Elsevier, and Google Scholar and as a publish or perish. These resources help track metrics like h-index, time cited, the CNCI category normalized citation impacts, and FWCI field waste citation impacts. To trace online mention, share, and discussion of your research output using LMatrix. This includes the LMatrix, PubX, impact story. This figure summarizes the key strategies for enhancing your research visibility. First, by adopting open research practice, you can increase the visibility of your work. OA publishing and ensure that your research is not behind paywall. Allow a broader audience to read, cite, and engaging with your findings. Deposit your work in repository, increase its accessibility. Other researchers, students, or practitioners can find and use the data, leading a greater visibility and impacts. Second, ensure long-term traceability of your research output and data by assigning DOIs or ISBN. And thirdly, maintain your author profile, keeping your profile on OKI, Google Scholar, Scopus, Web of Science, or the institutional directory update for the accuracy representation of your work. Fourthly, expand your reach. Use social media or professional web network to engage with a widened audience across academic and non-academic sphere. Consider platforms like academia, ResearchGate, Mendeley, LinkedIn, Figshare, like SlideShare, Vimeo, WordPress, Facebook, and more. And lastly, actively engage with both academic and non-academic, academia and non-academia. Participate in conference and seminar for networking and collaborating with policy officers or industrial partners to apply your research practically. Okay, now let's summarize what we have discussed. First, evolving academic landscape, understanding the shift from traditional publish or perish to the current visible and vanish paradigm, emphasizing the necessity for research to not just publish, but also visible and impactful. Significance of visibility, recognize that increasing visibility linked to a greater citation rate, collaborate opportunity, and stronger reputation within the academic community. Strategically utilization of tools. Learn to effectively use bibliometric database like Scopus, Web of Science, and LMatrix tools to track and enhance the reach of your research. Digital footprint expansion. Explore strategies to expand your digital footprint through open access repository, social media, research network, and personal academic websites. Engagement and collaboration. Discovering the importance of engaging with the academia community through the conference, seminars, and collaborating projects to increase the impact of your research. and then continue learning and adaptations. Stay updated with the latest trends and tools to research disseminations and adaptable to the changing dynamic of the research impact measure. By implementing these strategies, researchers can ensure their work gain visibility and impact is deserved, thereby contributing meaningful to their field and society at large. Okay, now let's move to the Q&A session. If you have any question, please feel free to ask via the chat or unmute yourself. Okay, now let's look at the chat.
Thank you, Stella. So we there was a question about the role of repository for maximizing research visibility. We have already answered in the chat box. And if you have any other questions, please type your questions in the chat box, or you can unmute yourself and talk to us.
Okay, now I will stop sharing for a while. If you have any questions, you can input in the chat box or unmute yourself. Let's have interactive discussion. Mhm. Okay, or maybe I will share you how to connect the ORCID with Web of Science and Scopus. Okay, I'll share my screen again. Okay. Okay, now let's go to let's see. I'll demonstrate how to connect your ORCID and activate the synchronization process. After you have registered a Web of Science account, you can log in to your profile, and at my researcher profile here, you can you can click edit, and then scroll through here. There's a ORCID signing here. Then you can over here. Okay, let me check out. Click here. It's better to link with your ORCID here, and then turn on the button for automatically sync ORCID and Web of Science. Here, you can export your publication to ORCID from Web of Science, or export the peer review to ORCID from Web of Science, and export the records to the Web of Science from ORCID. Then these two systems will be easily keep both platform up to date and in sync. I have done this process. Okay. We change. So Scopus here. Now let me check out here. Professor Yun has linked his ORCID to link with the Scopus. Sometimes you may find you can update your profile and check if there are any missing publication, or modify your profile here. You can click more and then click potential offer matches here. to see if there are any missing, there are also other variants of your account. For example here, Professor Yun has other 6 publication in another account. You or Professor Yun or his assistant can help him to merge this account, variant account to his main account. But you have to check whether this 6 publication belong to his publication. Therefore, you have to check if this publication are his publication. So you have to check his affiliation or other information if this publication is his publication. For example, here it belongs to Yun Kwok Yong, belong to the University of Hong Kong. And then after checking these 6 documents, if you ensure that they belong to Professor Yun, then you can click this button, no more, right? And then click request to merge with the author. Then is this your profile? If Professor Yun, he during this process, you click yes. For his assistant or the public, we can click no. I'm requesting change on behalf of someone else, and then click continue. You can and then you can change the you can set the patrol name. For example, Yun Kwok Yong, the University of Hong Kong, Li Ka-sheng. That's good. And then we can click will it change, and then submit the record. Then Scoopers will verify, and if this 6 publication belong to Professor Yun Kwok Yong, this 6 publication will merge to his main account, this main account. So if you have time, you can check, you can at the Scoopers, you can click more, click potential author matches to match your other variants account into the main account. Okay. Furthermore, this is another way is to click edit profile. If you find that there are some missing publication, you know the publication title. For example, let's get back to here. For example, this first one belongs to Professor Yun, right? We have already checked it out. You can add this publication to his main account as well. We click at here. Wait for a moment. Let me get back to his main account first. So you want here. Let me get it up. Add the profile and then continue. Document, scroll down. You'll find here, are any document missing? You can click search for missing article and then input the title or other fields such as the DUI or the EID, the Scoopers ID, and then search. Okay, if this publication belongs to Professor Yun, add to his profile. Okay, then search the profile of the Yun Yong here. Okay, and then add document. This document will add to his profile, and then we will want change. Okay, and then submit the request. Since we already has merged his 6 other documents to his main account, we will not submit this request. Otherwise, Scoopers will have many work tasks to do it. Okay, this is a way to do to keep the author profile in Scopus accurate and updates. Okay, any more questions or need my demonstration? Please unmute yourself or input it in the chat. Okay. Okay, one more demo. Let me go to Orchid account. Please wait for a moment. Let me go to my Orchid account first. Please wait for a moment. Oops, sorry, not here. Out to my for a moment. Let me go to my Orchid account first. I'll demonstrate how to link the Orchid to other platforms. Wait a moment, let me go to my Orchid account first.
While Stella is demonstrating Orchid, we do have a survey for you to fill out. And we will share the survey link in the chat box. Oh, Fanny has already shared it.
Okay, if you have a Orchid account, you can at Word, you can click add and then here search and link here. You see that there are 17 database or platform for you to connect with. You can, for example, you can click most commonly used is Coursera or Scopus. For example, we click Scopus. Then you can search your name and then link the other with input your name and other information. It will link to your Scopus account. Since I do not have the publication yet, therefore at the moment I cannot demonstrate how to connect your Orchid to Scopus. But if you have account, you can try this way. Just click click and link the platforms to link the two database or platform together.
Thank you, Stella.
Thank you.